God message today, the covenant of light and fire. The wind over the high ridges of Arathil carried whispers that no mortal could hear. In the deep hours before dawn, when the stars still burned silver above the valley of Luthanor, a lone figure knelt beside the river called Vayara. Her name was Serenia, daughter of no known lineage, yet written into the scrolls of eternity before her first breath was drawn. It had been months since she last heard the voice in the wind, the one that called her by a name only the divine knew. But this night was different. Every drop of moonlight shimmered on the surface of the water, as though carrying a message across realms. Do you remember? The voice asked in the silence of her heart. How I promised you the bond that no shadow could sever. Her fingers trembled above the rippling surface, for she did remember. In the city of Ryaneth, years ago, a traveler cloaked in sapphire robes had told her of a vow that one day she would meet the one whose heartbeat was carved to echo her own. She thought of him, of Kalen, the sentinel of the gates of Veyara. He was no ordinary guardian. The light in his eyes was not born from the sun, but from the eternal flame that burned in the temple of Zarathan. He had spoken little when they met, but his gaze, it held the weight of lifetimes, as if he had seen her in 1,000 worlds before this one. And yet, it had not been easy. Between them lay the long plains of waiting, the storms of doubt, the trials meant to prove if they were truly forged by the same hands of heaven. Now, as the night wind rose, she could almost hear his steps on the distant stone path. It wasn't mere imagination. The voice in the wind grew stronger, more urgent. Serenia, it whispered, his heart is awake. He has crossed the mountains of shadow. He is near. She rose, her cloak billowing behind her. Every step towards the bridge felt like the breaking of an old chain. The moonlight bent itself into a path before her. The river's song grew louder, and she knew it wasn't the water. It was the sound of two destinies colliding. Far to the east, Kalen walked with the certainty of one who has seen the end of the story and still chooses to move forward. His armor bore the scars of battles in the wastes of Drael, where the breath of night itself could drain the will of even the strongest. But nothing could turn him from this path, not demons in the high passes, not the temptations of false voices along the road. The elders of Zarathan had once told him, when you meet the one whose soul was tempered in the same fire as yours, you will know. The air will change, the earth will still, and the heavens will bend closer. He felt it now. Every step toward the valley of Luthanor felt like walking into a song written long before the stars first shone. When they finally saw each other across the stone bridge, time obeyed no earthly measure. The world dimmed, save for the glow between them. The wind quieted, as if all of creation leaned in to hear what would be spoken. Kalen, she breathed, her voice a thread between worlds. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type one one and Nevan if you believe in God. God bless you. Type yes if you believe in God. Type one and another one if you believe in God.